Hi, my name is Adam Avrilla and welcome back. Today we are taking our beautiful bouquet with a greeting card and utilizing it in a very different way to create this amazing design. The first thing we're going to do to prepare for our display is pick out a greeting card. I picked out this greeting card because honestly I like the colors, I like the saying. Any greeting card will work. This is great for our get well, new baby, anniversary, pretty much whatever you want. Grab a card that has small section of scripts. You don't want one that's completely covered because it'll overweigh the whole design. And what we're going to do is we're just going to cut this apart. And have a little passage. And I'm leaving a little bit of the border on there just because I think the border is really pretty, so I just left a little bit on. And then cut out the inside, the saying that you would like. And if you would like to sign it, you can go ahead and sign it and then cut it out below your signature. I am not signing this. I just really want the sentiments to be what is done. And let's go ahead and just give these some pretty corners. Let's do the same on this one. And then we have our little verbiage for the arch. All right, let's just get rid of this. Just throw that right on the floor, no big deal. Put these to the side for later. And let's talk about vessels. Really, any long vessel you have will work perfectly fine for this design, but we want to make sure we have it long enough so we can have the flower stand up to hold the saying in the middle. So I chose this beautiful wood vessel. And then our floral foam. You're going to want to cut it before you put it in water and before you put it in your vessel. I always use a serrated knife when I do that. So I'm just going to cut it to fit. Cut it right down. And as you see, it'll fit right into there. Perfectly fit, right? And then you don't need this kind of container to soak it. I just want to show you the proper ways to soak it. Floral foam, you just have to let it sit there and it'll fall as it soaks. You never want to pour water over the top and you don't want to push it down into water because the inside won't get wet enough. So we're just going to leave that in there to soak for a few seconds. And while it's doing that, I'm going to cut off 2 more little pieces that can go into the sides just if I need them. So those are some of the prep items that we're going to have to do for this design. And do you see how it's just gradually going down and the color's changing? That's how I know that it's completely soaking up water. Now that it has completely filled with water, we're going to go ahead and put it in our container. And I'm going to take these little guys and put them right at the side. And that is it. Our container is ready for the flowers. Now that we have the foam soaked and placed in our container, I've already separated our beautiful monthly bouquet, and these peaches and oranges are absolutely incredible. Let's start with our lilies. I chose these lilies because some of them are not open yet, but we have to, as home designers, understand that they need to have space to open. So let's leave a good amount of space around these guys so they have this room to just open up as it ages. And I'm going to create a triangle effect so when they open up, they'll just fill in that section. And it'll be absolutely beautiful. Next, we're going to add our other big flower, the gerbera. You could take that straw off. We don't need that on here. And let's do the Your beer here is the focal point, and I'm getting it in the foam as deep as I possibly can. Next, these gorgeous, gorgeous, what do you think of these carnations? They're absolutely stunning, aren't they? And we're gonna place them scattered throughout so we carry this beautiful color throughout the design. If you notice, a lot of times there's that triangle movement that I do. We have a triangle here, we have a triangle there. If we have threes, I love to create that triangle moment. Next, I'm gonna add in our roses that are gonna be up taller, that's gonna hold the ribbon or the yarn, whichever you have. And I'm gonna put them at a slight angle from each other. And let's do one a bit taller than the other. And you notice I left the foliage because I do believe that the foliage is absolutely gorgeous. So leave the foliage on. Now I'm gonna take the spray roses off of the stem. Oh, got a thorn. And these we're just gonna place into the design sporadically around the design. This will be the perfect gift for any occasion, really. Get well, birthday. Imagine if you hung a photo in the center of a sonogram for a baby reveal or a baby shower, or even if you hung photo of a couple for their wedding shower. This design element is unique, and it really does have many, many opportunities to utilize. Next, our ruscus. We're gonna cut pieces off about there, because this is what's gonna go in and fill in the design to make sure we don't have any of the foam showing. We're just gonna lay these onto the design to cover up the foam. You don't want any of that showing. Okay, beautiful. Next is our Ostromeria blooms. Let's cut them and we can put them in single pieces. And these are like the lilies. These are gonna open up even more as time goes on and really fill in this beautiful design. Do that with another. Let's see, put it this way a little bit. These colors are beautiful, aren't they? They really do give us life after this long winter season. And spring is right around us. This design is giving us some beautiful light and happiness. Now that we have the foam completely covered, we have this beautiful floral display, let's add the tying point. I'm using yarn. I love yarn. I think it's natural. I love the texture of it. You could use ribbon, you could use bind wire, pretty much whatever you would like to use to connect the two, feel free to use. But I love some yarn. So I'm going to tie this around here, up to the top of the rose. And I'm going to double knot it, triple knot it. And I love a little bit of the string hanging. I think it just adds a special little moment. And then I'm going to tie this taunt around the top rose. The reason I use roses for this is we needed a very strong stem. The carnation stem I don't feel is strong enough and it would have potentially cracked, where the rose stems are nice and sturdy, so I felt they were going to be good for this design. And now we have our string. We've already pre-cut our card, so we have those ready. I have these gold clips that I have that I love that I could use, or we could use some paper clips. Whatever you have, you can use. I just prefer the gold clip. I just think it looks a little bit more substantial. And you just put it on. And again, I can imagine somebody's photo on here, a sonogram message on here. There's so many things you can do to really call out this beautiful moment. You giving this gift to somebody and taking the time to create this and having a moment in the middle, I guarantee you they would have never seen it before and they will love it forever. So I hope you enjoy this. I hope you do it. Remember, like and subscribe, and please send images. I would love to see your take on this design. I'll see you next month. Bye.